Hey, what's up, bro? Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel and join Corey Gang? MOG Fire, MOG Fire.
It's the season finale of NBA 2K TV. In this episode, we're celebrating you guys with our 3rd annual Hey Guys Awards. We hear from the developers behind NBA 2K, and stay tuned because we're going to try to pry some 2K18 hints out of Chris Manning.
To make sure that I still keep my job, I can't go into too.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Give me a good Irish accent, will you, Kenny? Happy St. Paddy's Day!
Oh, happy St. Paddy's Day from Kenny O'Neill Smith.
Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers?
Lucky Charm cereal.
You know what? That was actually not an Irish
He
accent.
was Irish. He had on green.
But no.
Shiver me timbers, mate.
Right, but
That's a...
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation. And before we get going, let's catch up with Dave.
Guys,
Thank you, David.
well, you know, the Bucks only have one title in their history as a franchise.
All right, ready to go?
But what a
Ready to
title
go?
it was, led by my favorite player of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, known as Lou Alcindor back in the day. Teamed up with the veteran Oscar Robertson, the Big O, to bring the Bucks that first title.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Parker and Monroe together inside. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Prez. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. And it's Ingram missing. Lakers on D. And you have to mention that 1971 title run by the Bucks. They were a force nobody could stop. Swept the finals in 4 games straight over the Baltimore Bullets.
Yeah, had 66 wins in that season as well, guys, and that was early in my formative years as a basketballer. Actually, when I first started locking into the NBA, a big Lou Alcindor fan. He was the 71 MVP in that championship year for the Bucks, and then he'd go on to win another MVP the following season. And ironically, those are the only 2 MVP trophies that a Buck has ever received.
Takes a 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Prez with the ball. Oh, the lob to Parker. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Really like the chemistry and the connection Parker has with his teammates. He's really awesome at connecting and finishing on those lob passes.
It's stolen by Prez. The rebound by the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. That's going to send Greg Monroe to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Greg Monroe. And when Greg Monroe signed with Milwaukee, many thought it was a perfect fit. However, as we saw after a short time, many question if he can be the answer for the team. Not so much a knock on his play, just on what the team is missing overall.
Hey, Greg does an awful lot of good things, but he's not a guy who's going to be a rim protector. His game is pretty close to the ground. But nonetheless, no matter what team Monroe plays for, I think he'll give you a post presence on offense, and he'll give you consistent effort in every aspect of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the call will be against Prez. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chris Middleton's check. Milwaukee leading by 17. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Parker and Monroe together inside. Antetokounmpo is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Copeland in at the 3. Clock at 6. Oh, the lob to Parker. No good on that one.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Chris Middleton is a prototype off guard. He likes to run off screens, catch, and shoot. He described his mindset saying, just space the floor, be patient, not force anything, and move the ball. Let those guys penetrate and find the best shot for the team. A team player indeed, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A., and he's developing his postgame. He can get in the paint now when they need him to.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Williams. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, I tell you what, he's really working over that mid-range area, isn't he? Williams can pile up the points from there.
Dellavedova dishes to Copeland. Parker, a screen on Nance. Copeland, the pass to Parker. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Parker's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Russell passes to Nance. Outside, Williams. There's the dish to Randall. 11 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Now here's Prez. He's got 8, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. And last season, Jason Kidd had to have hip surgery, which caused him to miss a large portion of the season. Casual fans might think, why can't he just sit and coach? But there's a physical toll to coaching, as we all know.
Absolutely there is, guys. I mean, constant moving, the traveling, engaging in practice, film watching, which requires a lot of sitting. I mean, coaching an NBA team is very stressful and demanding. And hip surgery, any type of surgery for that matter, can definitely have an impact on your ability to perform as a coach. I'm actually glad to see Jason Kidd fully recovered and back to coaching his team.
Here's Copeland, and a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
It's stolen by Prez. And counted. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Bang comes in for Ingram. Nick Young's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Kicks to Copeland. Beasley the screen. Inside. Goes up off the pitch. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Remember, you're my Pippen, and you're my Jordan.
Oh, that's unacceptable.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Milwaukee, Mirza Teletovic comes in for Greg Monroe. And Brogdon subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Young against Teletovic. Young left side. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organization.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He finished with 45 points and did his thing on the defensive end with a number of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it.